Okay, let's see if it works now. Hopefully. Okay, I'm seeing messages. That looks promising. I'm immediately seeing messages. Hello, Moonlight. Hello, Cutie Blue. Hello, Bilingual Dude. How you doing? I saw on the last 2-minute stream that there were like 60 messages, so you guys were absolutely trying to reach me. I couldn't see the messages, it just told me that there was like 60 of them. Oh no, is it not? I do not see the messages popping up on stream. Am I missing something obvious right now? My goodness. Am I missing something obvious? I haven't changed any settings with OBS. Well, no, because I already tried streaming with that, so it couldn't be that. Because I did adjust the microphone settings, but it can't be that because I have streamed with it before and it was fine. And I updated the Streamlabs widget link, so I would assume that should be working. Wonder, did it disconnect? Nope, it's still connected to my YouTube. Okay, I see Audrey's message. I don't see anyone else's. Ah. Okay, I see Bilingual Dude. Maybe it's working. Okay, Moonlight is also screaming. Maybe things are working now. Okay, and I can see Techno. Maybe maybe everything is functional now. If you're trying to chat and you're not seeing it pop up on screen, just go spam the poll for the song intro. Just go spam in the comments section until I see it. Well, don't spam. Just post a comment in there, and let me know if you're trying to chat and you're not seeing it pop up on stream. I think everything's working, so should be good. But again, if it's not, just go over to that poll and just put something in the comments so I know that I'm not seeing you, so I can maybe try and fix it. Okay, and let's pull this up my side so I can hopefully see it. Okay, I mean, I'm seeing you guys screaming, so I'm gonna take that as a good sign that chat is working now. Gosh, I was going for a good 20 minutes before I realized I couldn't actually see anything from you guys. Okay, well, at least it's working now. I'll just keep that other tab open so I can see if somebody attempts to say something. Okay, wait. Okay, so 30 seconds ago, Moonlight, you said your chats are not popping up. Is that still true? so confused on why this isn't working. That is correct. That is set up correctly. Maybe if I manually refresh that. Oh, okay. That did something. It glitched again. Okay. I'll be honest, I do not know what's going up with chat. I'm gonna do what all great streamers do and quickly check Reddit to see if there is a problem with YouTube right now. Okay, so according to like dozens of people on Reddit within the past 5 hours, this is happening to everyone. So it's not just my setup. So it looks like it's only letting short messages go through, or like emotes. For some reason. Interesting. Okay. So this is a problem everywhere. Yep, and I can see that emote, GS girl. I mean, I can keep streaming. We might just have to make this an emote stream. I don't think anything else is going to... Yep, now I can see you guys chatting. As long as you are very poorly spelling your words or using emotes, it looks like I can see you. So oh my goodness. Okay, what about like the mod chat? Does that... Nope, it's not even showing me moderation activity, so it's not just blocking stuff. It's just not letting anything through. Okay. Yeah, I can, yes, bilingual dude. I can see that message. So yeah, just type all of your messages like that, and I guess it will work on this particular stream. I would like mess with the Autobot settings, but I don't think that's gonna fix it because it looks like it's not even moderating it. It's just not letting stuff through. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the problem. It's just a YouTube site issue, so. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay. Cool. Let me put the background music back on. Yeah, I can see you guys now. If you can see yourself up in the chat, that means your chats are going through. So, just kind of keep an eye on that to know if any of us actually saw what you were saying, and we'll just kind of work with it that way. This will just look like a very scuffed stream today, and that's okay. Go, turn the music back on. I know it's frustrating, but unfortunately there's not a whole lot I can do on this. Hopefully this will be fixed by Friday, and we can, you know, have a normal stream. Okay, as far as welcoming everybody in here. Okay, so for everyone I've seen so far, I see Moonlight, Cutie Blue, Bilingual Dude, Audrey, Techno, CS Girl, and Alt Vex. Nice to see you all. Very happy to have you stop by. Again, sorry about the chat issues. Yeah, so just go by. If it's showing up on screen, I can see you. Everyone will just kind of have to use emojis and or spelling on the stream. So, it makes it more interesting. Okay, what was I doing? Right, she needs to go down a slide, have gravity not work correctly, and go back up. Okay. I kind of want to animate her doing like a barrel roll over one of the abstractions, but I know I'm going to be kicking myself later if I try to animate that, so I'm just going to do the easier thing and just have her kind of slide down the slide. Well, the chat's certainly more colorful now. Okay, awesome. And then in just a couple minutes here, we'll show the intro to the Pomni song that got decided. I'm sure you guys have already seen the results of the poll, so you already know, but we'll play it again on stream. Yep, I can understand you. As long as you know you just gotta spell it poorly and it'll come through. I am not the best at perspective drawings all the time, but it kind of works. Yeah, I know it does look odd, but it works. It works. I'm gonna laugh. There's a couple other people I know that stream today. When they go on stream and it just doesn't work, I'm gonna let them sit in confusion for a couple minutes before helping them out. It's just entertaining. Oh, I am not the best at perspective. I'll probably reference this against something later. I'll have her like slide into the slide, and then as she's falling, and like she'll kind of stay like center, but the background around her will move, and that's how we'll kind of know, she's falling back upwards. I'm guessing YouTube is just upgrading some of their I don't know, Autobot stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm sure they're just updating things. It's got to happen occasionally, so. We haven't seen a room like this, but a random room full of slides that go to weird places seems like something that would be in there, yeah? I mean, at least we found a workaround. This is what Reddit is for, is finding all the ways to get around broken features. So this is what it is for. Thinking if I should have her grab on and then like slide in, or just kind of. Are you guys trying to say you want the volume up? Oh, oh, that's why you're all playing music notes everywhere. Is the background music too quiet, or are you trying to say you want to hear the song intro now? Oh, actually, you have no way of answering that. Um, just give me a normal music note emoji if what you're talking about is the song intro that you're wanting to hear, and then just give me an arrow if you want me to turn up the background music. Okay, so the music is quiet. Let me turn that up a little bit. Okay, that should help. Turned it up by a couple decimals. And then once this one goes through, we'll pull up the clip that was decided on. Proportions on this do not look correct. I think if I do that, that'll work okay. Nope, I have never been to Australia. And like, I know I have some online acquaintances that live there, but I've never been. Okay, as promised, that song ended. Let me pull up the winner for the Abstraction intro poll. Most of you voted during the stream. Whoever sees this poll later is just going to be so confused by all the comments. Okay. And my chinchilla is deciding to have a grand time on the wheel in the background, so I'm just going to turn up the condenser on my microphone. Okay, I think that should be a little bit better. Yeah, no, Australia's a cool place. I've never been. Okay, where did I put it? Let's play that. As I'm sure y'all already noticed, it was the shorter version that won, which is this. Let me know if you can't hear it. Everyone decided upon the shorter one instead of having like an extra 10-second music interlude. Works totally fine. Techno, what's up? I see help me, but I'm not sure I will be able to understand what you're gonna try and tell me. Oh, you need more. What else of this can I play without spoiling it? That's the question. Here is a random 2-second clip, and you can glean what information you want from this. Oh, nope, not that part. No, I can... Nope, not that part. Trying to avoid all of the spoilers. It's only me to face the consequences when vanity can free it any question. Ooh, sneak peek. That is not the final lyric. That's one of the placeholders. But that is the melody. That's that little part right there, part of the first verse. Is your sneak peek? I'm hoping to have a mini like teaser out on Saturday, and during that is when I'll like release the title and a bit more of the actual song. There's a little something. Peek at. Okay, back to more animating. Yeah, I know, the chat's kind of... Are you guys hearing him in the background still? The wheel? Yeah, I apologize for the random rumbling in the background. This is just the time of nights he runs on the wheel nonstop all day, so Yep, he's in charge, so he is 100% allowed to do that. He is the chinchilla, so whatever he wants. Yep, this one is Ren. Well, at least we figured out a bunch of the chat issues, so that helps. Oh, you found the letter emojis. I always spell out the words one by one, right? One nice thing about animating it yourself is you can kind of do what you want with the style. So you don't have to follow like a set pattern necessarily. Like you want to follow the character design, but you have to make it exactly, which is nice. Her head's oversized, but I know YouTube's being a little frustrating. There's There's not a whole lot that can be done about it at the moment. I'm sure it'll be fixed by Friday, by next stream. Or who knows, maybe it'll be fixed by tomorrow. Even better, right? Well, we'll just kind of have to wait and see, so. What position do people put their...
That Gangle spoke with Cain. I guess she planned this day's adventure and wants to throw some stupid play. Well, that's great, she's been so down. Her face a frown won't pin around. I'm sure this show she planned to throw is so bad we boo her out. Welcome to the performance, won't you all please take a seat? You've been so stressed, it's been so long. I'm glad that we could meet. Our ringmaster couldn't see our needs were never met, so I thought I'd take the lead.
I'm sure they're probably just updating stuff with some of the auto mods. Since, you know, they use like algorithms to detect if something's spam or should be blocked. I'm sure they're just messing around with it at the moment.
And don't slump beneath your smiles. Give some life to my creations and don't fuck up all your lies. What's she doing? Is she mad? And what happened to her mask? On this stage there's no escape when she's directing every act. She's lost her marbles. She's gone insane. I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'm missing Kane. It's my time, I'm gonna shine. Let's write some darker storylines. I'm feeling free, I'm feeling me. Don't need a mask to
Yeah, it's just necessary. It has to happen sometimes.
reap discordance. I'll never let you rest. Take the strings of your performance like a live marionette. For so long I've been pretending that everything was fine. Push through to every ending like I'm not bottled up inside. Yet still I knew this building pressure could never stay buried forever. Madness, I'm the one who writes the play. No more limits to inhibit all the ways you're gonna pay. She's lost her marbles. She gone insane. She's gone insane. I really never thought she'd spiral hard enough to break. Don't you
See, you know, emojis kind of works. It kind of gets the message across.
you can't flee and you can't flee. You've got no mouth and yet you scream. Read the script or reap discordance. I'll snap that final thread. Cut the strings on your performance. Leave your limp marionette. and whispers along the roads with frozen monsters. I've had enough collecting dust with frigid gusts to make me stronger. I'll rise, I'll stand inside a field with icy strands. I think it's time that I became the one who makes the demands. You abused the trust I gave, veiled with the bond so cracked and frayed. My strength increased with every freeze, despite their pleas, all put to sleep in shallow graves.
Yeah, how's everybody feeling today? As good as you can answer with just emojis anyway. Ah, you're doing good. Glad to hear that. Yes, I still see you both, Audrey and Techno, and GS Girl. Yeah, I know chat's super frustrating right now. It's it's unfortunate, but there's just not a whole lot that can be done at the moment. Okay, I made her head big, right? We'll probably just go until like 6:30 tonight since YouTube's having issues. It's not, it's not as much fun to go on if people can't even chat, so and I get the feeling people are getting frustrated by that. So probably just till 6:30. Or be like 15, 20 minutes from now. Keep it to more digital circus stuff. How about the Zooble song? There we go. I wish I could decipher what that means. I don't know what you're saying. I mean, if you guys want to hang out longer, I can. I just figure it's probably not that entertaining. Because you can't really chat.
Jailers keep the game in force. Everything is changing and I think it's for the worse. Yet there's nowhere else for us to go. Who's to say we're safe when Kane's delusions start to burst? When his madness keeps us so disconnected from reality, disjointed with uncertainty, sliding down a spiral of indifference and denial, strung up in his strings of craze. Discontented, I'm freaking out. Disappointed, I'm falling down. Too much passion in his eyes while he's clashing with our minds. I'm numb, I'll fade in a dissonant haze. A dissonant haze. Just when I found acceptance in the lot I'd drawn, he upped the stakes again to taunt the life I'd lost. I'm lacking the ability for semblance of stability. I think I'm going crazy, but he just won't stop. Everything is changing and I think it's for the worse. No choice but to see it through the end. Who's to say we're safe when Kane's delusions start to burst? Who controls the marionette? Disconnected from reality, disjointed with uncertainty, sliding down a spiral of indifference and denial, strung up in his strings of craze. Discontented, I'm freaking out. Disappointed, I'm falling down. Too much passion in his eyes while he's clashing with our minds.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting to do things with emojis. What I'm thinking for this, I'm just not sure if I like how it looks, is I want it to go from here, so you know she jumps into the slide, and I'm thinking of making the slide background go around her, so she's kind of in the center. Then, like, she turns with the slides and starts going back up, and you know, it spits her out at the top. But we just kind of see her rotating and the slides moving around her. That makes sense. Hello, Tele. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Heads up, YouTube chat is like broken. So if you see a bunch of emojis and random characters, that's why. That is the only thing chat is letting through. So just a heads up on there. More Digital Circus music. Alright, it kind of shuffles weird. I just have it on songs that I, you know, own the licensing to because, you know, I don't want to get CC'd, so. Gonna falling, and then she's like, what? She's gonna start falling the wrong way. There we go. I understood that one. As fun as YouTube chat is being, if anyone's trying to chat right now, YouTube chat is like broken. The only thing that gets through is like emojis and random characters that kind of look like words. So if you're trying to chat, that's what it takes right now. So just a heads up.
Once upon a time I was a madman, only now my mind's my own. It's time I use my cognitive advantage and crush the bugs in all his code. This game was never made to break their host domain, a multiplayer failure tracing back to Cain. So hello world, if your exception won't divert, I'll stop him yet before the system gets reset. Setbacks and semantics pile higher with his flaws. All these oversights and errors born from source corrupted faults. Every day his database resends the game in overdrive. And if the errors can't be severed, will he ever go offline? Before I was confused and left my senses underbroken.
Go to poll comments. Are there more comments on there now? Hold up, I'm checking it on my phone. Let's see what we got.
Once upon a time I was a madman, only now my mind's my own. It's time I use my cognitive advantage and crush the bugs in all his code. This game was never made to break their host domain, a multiplayer failure tracing back to
Okay, yeah, I see. Unfortunately, it is not... those kinds of things are not really designed to be used for chatting. Not quite the best place to do it, because you gotta refresh every time to see a message. It's not really live. It's good to get stuff across if you can't message it on normal stream. That is the only reason I knew that chat wasn't working, is because people were messaging me on the poll and be like, hey, I can't chat. That's good, but it's not really designed for, you know, constant use, I guess.
Once upon a time I was a madman, only now I can't forget. I find I'm falling deeper in the dissonance, corrupted till I'm made to rant. This game was always made to keep us all contained, a multiplayer feature linking all our chains. So hello world, the script of code can't be reversed. I failed again, and yet the system still
I want to do like a loop-de-loop, but I feel like that might be a bit too fancy. I don't know, I might do that thing where, you know, they drop, they fall in like this chamber, and then they swirl around and go back up or something. Yeah, if anyone not in the know just looks at this poll, they're gonna be so confused. Go to posts. I mean, I'm looking at the posts. I have it open just in case, but ultimately it's like it just doesn't work that well for chatting. Again, hopefully they will fix this. I might see if I can do another stream again tomorrow, because obviously this one is not working out quite that well. And I'm really hoping it'll be fixed by, like, Friday, so. Okay, let's see what I have next after this. Okay, this is the part I needed to figure out, because this is where it jumps into the story of where she's trying to solve the issue at hand, and I know what I want her to catch sight of and then do. I just need to figure out a good transitioning way to get her there. She's just barely, like, come out of the first chorus here, and it's ending, so now this is going into the second verse, where things start happening. Okay, so I think I'll have her go up. Okay, yeah, I think this works well because this will go over the bell chimes in the transition. Self a note.
Hey, did you notice it's been quiet?
I heard that Gangle spoke with Kane.
I guess she planned this day's adventure.
Aaron wants to throw some stupid play.
Well, that's great, she's been so down. Her face a frown, moping around. I'm sure this show she planned to throw is
So bad we boo her out.
Welcome to the performance, won't you all please take a seat? You've been so stressed, it's been so long. I'm glad that we could meet. Our ringmaster couldn't see, our needs were never met. So I thought I'd take the lead and take a swing at it instead.
She must be joking.
And where is Kane? Not to fear, he's nowhere near and won't be coming back again. It's my time, I'm gonna shine. Watch out, you'd better stay in line. I'm feeling free, I'm feeling me. I'm gonna make a hit, you'll see. Read the script or read discordance. Just trust that I know.
And for this, I only need to have one key pose that I can just change the scaling on.
Now don't slouch while in your stations and don't slump in.
Again, for anyone joining, YouTube is glitching out. Normal comments do not work. If you want your comment to show up, you basically got to use emojis or spell everything wrong. So.
On this
That's what's happening with YouTube right now.
When she's directing every act. She's lost her marbles. She's gone insane. I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'm missing Kane. It's my time, I'm gonna shine. Let's write some darker storylines. I'm feeling free, I'm feeling me. Don't need a mask to show my glee. Read the script or reap discordance. I'll never let you rest. Take the strings of your performance like a live marionette. For so long I've been pretending that everything was fine. Push through to every ending like I'm not bottled up inside. Yet still
I just realized the position
building pressure.
I need does not work for this. I want her to come out head first, but that is not the position. Unless I just have her like spin twice during this section. I do that.
No more limits to inhibit all the ways you're gonna pay. She's lost her marbles. She gone insane. I really never thought she'd spiral hard enough to break. Don't you cry, it's curtain time. There's nowhere left that you could hide. Now you can't flee and you can't flee. You've got no mouth and yet you scream. Read the script or reap discordance. I'll snap that final thread. Cut the strings on your performance. Leave your limp marionette. One day in a plane, we were flying in the rain. Woke up, crashed in the sand, disappear without a trace. Bunch of scouts peering out, looking up and making ground. Grab a rope and hold it close, else you'll fall and tumble down. Over hills and rocks and springs and bombs, hope we all got what it takes. Over sand and stones and vines and coals, we can climb or be raised. We gotta reach the summit and make it out. If we can't push our limits, we won't be found. Fallen scouts cannot be liberated, left behind from all the rest. One by one we'll be eliminated. If we can't reach the
Now she can come out head first, which is a much better pose.
we'll crest the top and reach the peak. Now I'm hurting, I'm poisoned, and I think I'm hearing noises. If I die, hit the shrine, I'll resurrect. If you destroy it, toss a rope. Lend a hand, make a lunge and try to grab. Took a roll down a hole, now I'm running out of stamina. Through the rain and snow and winds that blow, through the lava pools and flames, from your ocean thorns and twists or storms. How much farther till we break?
Oh wait, you guys can chat now? Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I don't even have to like restart stream or anything to get it to work. Okay, that's fantastic actually. My other friend just started streaming. I wonder if he's having troubles with his chat right now. Gonna be so funny. That's awesome. We can actually like talk now, or at least talk easier. See, this is why I like front poses, because look, all I have to do is draw the head, hands, and it works.
Inside a fake, inside parades or circus nightmares so loud we can't get out.
I'm familiar with what they are. I'm not familiar with how they work though.
His resolutions aren't our solutions. We play the cast, he casts aside for his amusement. We remain lost while he plays God, trapped to suffer in his thrills of cyber chaos. He's raising chaos, creating chaos in the circus of hell, going insane. He brings destruction to this mad carousel. An order feeds to applications, shaping cracks within our minds. Form the deadliest distractions, breaking down synthetic life, and there'll be no escape while he's raising Cain. Entities without our vanity, without profanity to let us scream. It pains us, our pasts are nameless, and he so audaciously denies our plea. His resolutions aren't our solutions. We play the cast, he casts aside for his amusement. We remain lost while he plays God, trapped to suffer in his thrills of cyber chaos. He's raising Cain, creating chaos in the circus of hell, going insane. He brings destruction to this mad carousel. An artificial application, shaping cracks within our minds. Form the deadliest distractions, breaking down synthetic life, and there'll be no escape while he's raising Cain.
I've probably seen them. I don't know if I'd recognize them off the top of my head though. Also, welcome back, Telly.
The circus starts to glitch. Slowly we're surrounded by the void. The shadows warp and bend again. Our times come to an end. Quickly we're corrupted and destroyed. His resolutions aren't our solutions. We play the cast, he casts aside for his amusement. We remain lost while he plays God, trapped to suffer in his thrills of cyber chaos. He's raising Cain, creating chaos in the circus of hell, going insane. He brings destruction to this mad carousel. An artificial application, shaping cracks within our minds. Form the deadliest distractions, breaking down synthetic life, and there'll be no escape while he's raising Cain.
Okay, that looks a little better. No, my goodness. We are not starting that 6-7 thing again. It is everywhere. Also, hello, Pikmini. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I did a 3-week exchange in Germany when I was in high school. That was pretty fun. Germany's food is so much better than ours. Like European food in general is just so much better.
So gentle and pure, a most perfect night may it seem.
There we go. We got the 5-7 going. That's the real one.
Some days I feel everything. Strings and fringes. Some days I'm unraveling. Sew me up and tie my ends or tear me down and pull my thread. Just don't let another one.
I'm trying to decide how cartoony I want this to be, because when it cuts to the next scene of her having, you know, landed, debating whether I want, debating how cartoony I want that to look. Okay, yeah, I know UK food isn't always like the best, but I know that I had Nutella ice cream there when I went there so many years ago, and like they had just fresh cheese croissants and baguettes, like you could get fresh pastries on every corner for cheap because that's just like the culture there. You can't do that here. You gotta pay $10 for it. And it's not even that good. I mean, compared to America in general, the food is just higher quality. And it's, I don't know, I think it's super good. I don't know what background I'm gonna do, but debating how I want to put Pomni. Still need to finalize like her abstraction form too. I kind of know what I want to do with it, but I gotta finalize like all the little details, you know? Unfortunately, I don't think I'm familiar with him. Oh, and the auto mod strikes again, banning a bot on Twitch. Hooray! Yes, I love Has Been Hotel. I love Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, both amazing shows. See, I'm debating if I should do the cartoony landing like this, you know? You know, where they're basically like bent over themselves. She is sliding to escape from these guys. Where is it? She is in a room with these guys, and so makes a run for it. She sees slides, so she. Oh, I need to add the other one on the side here. Okay.
Let's play charades. Ignore the feelings locked up tight inside my brain. Convince myself that nothing's real and doesn't matter anyway. Don't think about the intuition that every thought was Kane's decision.
No, it's just there for the sake of having a background in transition. Not really any other reason, honestly. It's just one of those things that I would imagine would be somewhere in a random room in the circus, is like slides. Because we see them go through a bunch of them, like in episode 6, so I figure it made sense.
Why can't a puppet play pretend? I understand that the facade of every bone was his command. That it was fake, that
And this is where I'm thinking of having that, you know, more cartoony pose when, you know, they land and they're like, ugh, like all the way like flipped over, and with physics that only cartoon characters can have. I know, March 20th. It's so exciting. I don't know if I like this one as much. Gotta restart the. I know, right? There's probably a few characters that would like to disappear Kane from the circus. Oh, what happens in 8 days? Suppose kind of works. Might change it later, but I don't know, works for now. This is Awoken. It's a Murder Drones inspired song. Well, yeah, now that people can actually chat, they're probably more interested in joining. 20% is not a good amount to be at. Hello, PZ. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to do it, because I mean, it's just like a perfect cartoon pose. Oh yeah, and the smear frame from before. There will be plenty of smear frames, because that's what animation is all about, is smear frames. On the bright side, it's easier to draw one of those than having it be on on model, so. Yes, chat is fixed. Always a relief when that happens. At a range? What kind of range you at? It's honestly like a lot of these scenes just may not end up even be. Ugh, I cannot talk. A lot of these scenes may not even end up being used in the final one. But that's why we storyboard. See what we like, or we actually draw like the final stuff. The timing for this is also completely off. I know you don't hear it, but it's not synced to the music at all. I'm just drawing the scenes in the order that I need them. Hello, Audrey. Welcome back. Oh wait, no, you're the same person. Sorry, sometimes I glance up and chat catches me off guard. Yes, you know, smelling the roses, smelling the fresh air, smelling the floor, all the same thing. Sorry, I'm referencing my notes to see what I had next after this. That line, dust. Okay, so this next part starts on the glitching, when the voice starts glitching out, so I need to do that. What I think I will probably do on the next stream, whether that be tomorrow or Friday, is I'll probably try and start getting some of these backgrounds out of the way, because those are the most annoying part to make. I'll try and keep them simple. Make that glitch, and that's when she ends up, sees the thing, and starts doing all the other things.
Let's overhaul the system, tear it like he tore my mind apart, and find the answers to the question how I lost myself to start. Once upon a time I was a madman, only now my mind's my own. It's time I use my cognitive advantage and crush the bugs in all his code. Before the system gets reset, backs and semantics pile higher with his flaws. All these oversights and errors born from source corrupted faults. Every day his database resends the game in overdrive, and if the errors can't be severed, will he ever go offline? Before I was confused and left my senses under broken thoughts. Does this corrupted execution hold the key to all I've lost? Once upon a time I was a madman, only now my mind's my own. It's time I use my cognitive advantage and crush the bugs in all his code. So hello world, if your exception won't divert, I'll stop him yet before the system gets reset. Sets of data structure treasures locked away where I can't find. Recollections of others take the spotlight in my mind. The insanity and tragedy burn me alive in agony. All this anger formed from pain originated memories. Once upon a time I was a madman, only now I can't forget. I find I'm falling deeper in the dissonance, corrupted till I'm made to rant. This game was always made to keep us all contained, a multiplayer feature linking all our chains. So hello world, the script of code can't be reversed. I failed again, and yet the system still
My life is cracked with fractures from a time before. The pressure to perform's left me a little scorned. The dubious morality and crowded personality of simulated jailers keep the game in force. Everything is changing and I think it's for the worse. Yet there's nowhere else for us to go. Who's to say we're safe when Kane's delusions start to burst? When his madness keeps us so...
Yeah, it's not just abstraction. So if either of you participated in the poll I put out a while ago, that poll got like 500 people voting on it. Like people really wanted a certain outcome, where the theme of the song was either going to be a failed hero or a villain's journey. The outcome was going to be the same regardless. It's just the journey that would change. And like 90% of you voted for the failed hero route. Like it was overwhelming, like that's what you guys wanted. And so that is what is happening in this song. Also, hello Fluffball, welcome. How you doing?
Everything is changing and I think it's for the worse. No choice but to see it through the end. Who's to say we're safe when Kane's delusions start to burst? Who controls the marionette? Disconnected from reality, disjointed with uncertainty, sliding down a spiral of indifference and denial, strung up in his strings of craze. Discontented, I'm freaking out. Disappointed, I'm falling down. Too much passion in his eyes while he's clashing with our minds. I'm numb, I'll fade in a dissonant haze. A dissonant haze. We're trapped and never leaving 'cause he's stuck in unbelieving that we'd ever want our freedom from his cage. I can't recall my home, my name or all I've
Oh, that's why you're against Gummy Goo, because he stands in the way of your ship? Funny Bunny ship is just hilarious. If you see all these memes about like the Murder Drones ships, it's got all these like moments with N and Uzi like fighting crime, being cool together, like striking poses. And then next to it, it'll have Digital Circus favorite ship, and it'll just have all these images of Pomni and Jax just beating the heck out of each other. It's so funny. Like, don't get me wrong, that's my favorite ship too, but it's just, it's so funny the contrast.
I'm freaking out, disappointed.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious that the person for those two characters is the same voice actor. Yep, that shall be made off stream. Can't spoil exactly what happens now, can I? I'm trying to figure out my timing to see where this next bit goes.
Hear my call, heed their cries, free them all, fear my So is it time you scaled the frozen mountain onto the tide of a flesh unbound and left to the vice of blight no prayer could tie? Guide the flock of the lost to the warmth they crave and stop all the gods who would fall will haven trove through the walls of the rod and save my sheep. Fight the chains of decay now reborn of frost left stained by the blade meant to call our flocks been strayed through the plains find a way to set them free. Take my sword, trust my vow, for I've sworn you'll be found. Though the teeth in the dark may hunt forever, damning the past of the lands I never once had the chance to grasp, I'll face them down. Raise from the dance
Okay, sorry, I was distracted. Catch up with the chat. Oh, okay, no, we're good. Chat's all good.
let them cry from the deepest shadows, dance to the shrine of our yin
it'd be really cool if Kinger like kind of pulled out at the end, and like pulled through at the end. Like, oh, it just seems like they're leading up to him doing more, you know? So it'd be really cool if they like implement that somehow.
Trapped in this digital world you've known, a digital circus that's now my home. I can't understand how it felt to withstand all these digital nightmares alone, with extra terror and some nihilism to combat this existentialism, a crisis in your mind that fights against this circus prison. What you see is what you
Ooh, I wonder if this is a good spot to put all the globe things I'm doing. I could either do that here or I could do that the second chorus. The second chorus would be... She needs to interact with the abstractions more. Oh, I think everyone would love to see Kinger crash out of Kane. I don't know, I feel like Abel may not be an NPC. Like, I don't know, it'd be super interesting if he actually wasn't, and he's a victim of, like, Kane constantly resetting him because he doesn't know.
seams and stitches. Some days I feel everything. Strings and fringes. Some days I'm unraveling. Sew me up and tie my ends or tear me down and pull my thread. Just don't let another one break again. Please don't leave me on my own. Don't let me fall apart alone.
Yeah, that's true. That is something they do, because chatbots have trouble with small details like that. I don't know. Either way, it's gonna be super interesting to see whatever they do with it.
Asleep in a castle so gentle and pure, a most perfect night may it seem. Surrounded by anguish and torment and hurt, wake from your twisted dream. Living in the heart in a city in the dark, ravaged from the remnants and pollutants from the park. Working through the night, then you catch an eerie sight. Pulled in from the water, you're surprised by what you find on the ship. From the drip, in the claw, in the grip, a bot so unexpected and more strange than you'll admit. So you wait and you take, but you're caught, so you make a deal to tune her up and bring her back to split the stakes.
I would assume he can't just delete their consciousness. That doesn't seem like something he'd be able to do. It sounds like he can severely mess with it a lot, though. And yeah, I kind of agree. The fandom is 100% going to abstract before the cast does.
Through the grounds as you're checking all around, then a rustle and a bustle, you could swear you heard a sound, then a scream and a creak as you hide and it seeks. Everything is shaking as the giant's breaking free, then it groans and you're thrown. It turns out you weren't alone, shadowed by the watchers and the hunters of the throne. You wander through the roaring, how this droid had known the threat. Did this system you're restoring have a reason why she left? No one else to free her from her bindings, no one left
Hello, hello, Deli Arts. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And thank you. I appreciate it.
Heard that Gangle spoke with Cain. I guess she planned this day's adventure and wants to throw some stupid play. Well, that's great, she's been so down, her face a frown, moping around. I'm sure this show she planned to throw is so bad we boo her out. Well,
Not get the legs right. Well, this is where the failed hero part comes in, is where she's like, okay, I'm gonna do this thing that I'm not going to tell you because it would spoil it. But this is the moment where she's like, okay, I'm gonna go do this thing. She starts doing the thing, and stuff starts getting crazy. But yep, it's a failed hero story. Out of like 500 people, 90% of you voted for a failed hero over a villain song. It was 100 unanimous. People wanted a failed hero story. Regardless, the end result would be the same. It's just the journey. Hello, Panda. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good. Getting some storyboarding done. Okay, I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller. Yeah, I know, she doesn't really fit like a villain character. But I mean, neither did Gangle, and you know, everyone loves to see her as a villain. That's why I put the pull out.
with frozen monsters. I've had enough collecting dust with frigid gusts to make me stronger. I'll rise, I'll stand inside a field with icy strands. I think it's time that I became the one who.
In any case, I think people will be happy or invested with how this turns out.
You abused the trust I gave, veiled with the bond so cracked and frayed. My strength increased with every freeze, despite their pleas, all put to sleep in shallow grave. Now let the flurries ease your mind, and don't resist the mist that bind. Allow your thoughts to wander free. Give up control and follow me. You can't hide from me. Forgive the pain as I cut deep. As it bleeds, just tell yourself I'm what you need. You can't hide from me. So unprepared to ferret dance in my snowfall. New wounds, new pains, just like a thorn with faded blood stains. Did you really think I couldn't keep you all contained? I'll no more take heed your call, no longer tethered as your thrall. You're not a match against my prince, you have no chance against magic. Let's kill them all.
Hello, Joe Man. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, she's making a Gangle song? Is it like a villain song, or is it just like a stereotypical like Gangle song? Because that would be super cool to see. Now the plot twist, it'll be interesting. Or I guess maybe I shouldn't say plot twist. I mean it's an abstraction song, but you'll see. It's got an interesting ending. Hello, Yosaland. How you doing? Welcome, welcome.
Strings entwined, commanding allegiance on my life. Once before I'd been afraid, until you forced my will to cave. Now there'll be no one left to save as I grow stronger every day. Now let the flurries ease your mind, and don't resist the mist that bind.
I want to have you know, like the adventure orbs with the. How do I describe it? You know, the like how Kane has those adventure orbs? So there would be one with the exit door adventure, right? I kind of want to incorporate that in here somewhere where, you know, her mind's resolute, she's gonna do the thing, and then it focuses on seeing like the adventure clip of that adventure, and it's like doubling down on it at that point. It's like, yes, this is what I'm doing. Trying to decide where to fit that in though. Oh, if you're referring to the Pomni song, it's already got a name. I am hoping to possibly have like a teaser out this Saturday, and when I put that out, I will also release the name of the song. And yes, it ends in either end or et. All of the abstraction songs rhyme with each other. Hello, Mumbo Jello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And no, I apologize. This is not Applebee's. And hey, I mean, that's cool if you can do a Kane voice. I was originally in contact with someone for this song, but it didn't work out because I know that their job is like totally like beating them up right now, so it's just not happening. Because this kind of has a deadline, so unfortunately that didn't work out. But it'd be fun to find people for like other songs. If I do try to hire people for that, basically my requirements would be A, they got to be able to sing it with emotion. I'm not too worried about if they match the voice exactly. I'm more worried about whether they can convey the emotional delivery. And B, need to be 18 or older. Got to be able to sign your own contracts. Okay, I'm gonna have her jump off the edge. So here, I think. Start doing her thing where she's chasing the orbs. Well, they all rhyme with each other, like dissonant, reset, and like they all have enough in common that they rhyme. I mean, you'll see. I tried to I think it works out well. Well, we appreciate you stopping by, Joe Man. It was nice having you. Yes, it was very intentional to have all of the songs rhyme with each other. That was intentional from the beginning. Well, okay, well, it wasn't intentional in Marionette because I wasn't expecting that song to blow up. But when I started making more, and the next title also happened to have the same rhyme, Rend, I figured, okay, I'm gonna keep this going and tie it all in with the Kane song. Okay, I need to make a note. I need to make this background gigantic, so I only have to use one background for all of this. Write myself that note. And this is where we use panorama backgrounds, where one background is essentially used for like a couple different shots, but you only have to make it once. It's just much less work that way. That's what I'm gonna do for this. She needs to jump in, and I think this is where I want to have her like jumping from memory orb to memory orb. And I will debate if I can figure out how to make them actual like snow globe memory boards. Oh, well, Gangles was the first one I wrote, so I didn't really have references to any others in it. Because I wasn't, like, planning this at the time. At the time, I just wanted to make, like, a Gangle villain song, because I just thought it would fit her character really well. So, I didn't, like, have any specific references in there. But in this AU, Zooble does abstract before Gangle. The order they abstract in so far is Kane does a thing that leads to them all abstracting, like he does something to their minds that leads to all of them doing these things that cause them to abstract. So Kinger goes first, and then Zubul goes. But before Kane can put Zubul in the basement, Gangle snaps, and I'm actually going to make a small animated short for that. I don't have it open right now, but it's something I'm working on. Gangle snaps and, you know, kind of takes out Kane and temporarily takes control of everything. And since Kinger has immersed himself in the code, he is kind of able to do whatever he wants. He can go anywhere in the circus. So he's not in the basement. Gangle's not. Zubul's not. No one's in the basement because Kane was taken out before he could put anyone in there. And Kinger has already, like, fully immersed himself in the code, so he can just kind of go wherever he wants. So by the time it comes for Pomni's, all of the abstractions are running around, and she has to avoid all of them. Yeah, it goes Kinger, Zubul, Gangle, Ragatha, Jax, and then Pomni. Yep, that's what I wanted to do for this, and it because that's like the best way to do this. I mean, yeah, I gotta have them connect. So, okay, right, right. She jumps off right here. I gotta stay on task. That is probably what I'll be doing tomorrow, is making all these backgrounds, because those are just tedious and they need to be done, and it's so much easier to animate once you have the backgrounds. So that's probably what I'm gonna do tomorrow or Friday, whenever I stream next. Also, thank you, Panda. I'm glad that you guys, well, thank you to Yoslanda, Mumbo, and Panda, and all of you. I'm super happy that you guys are enjoying the music. And yeah, if it was on a data plan, oh my gosh, I would not be the one paying the bills for that. That would suck. I'm not gonna add like a full-on Gummy Goo reference. If I do, it would probably be in this scene here where she's jumping across the memory orbs that show past adventures, and I'd probably put Gummy Goo's adventure, like the Candyland with Gummy Goo in it, in one of them, and that's where it would be. But I wouldn't have him, like, as a character in the song. She's gonna take another leap of faith. You're good, you're good. We appreciate you stopping by, Audrey. It was nice to have you. This is where it's gonna get difficult to try and get the perspective right. You're good, you're good. Techno, school's a very important thing. Also, thank you, Panda. I appreciate that. I first got into music through Suno slash just like songwriting in general. I would have never gotten interested in it if it wasn't for that. Oh, so you mean kind of like, ooh, my gosh. I think my voice is starting to give out a little. I might not be able to go for too much longer. So kind of like a parody type thing. Parodies are always fun. I think I need to adjust this. So yeah, I do want to make a Kane song, and that's going to be kind of the thing that links everything together. Because in this, Kane does a thing that leads to them all abstracting. So in this, like he's basically making a last ditch effort to fix their flaws. I'll figure out like the exact motivations and whatnot when I actually get to writing the song. But he does something to fix everyone's flaws. Like for Kinger, he does something with his memory, and that is what leads him to abstract. He starts doing something with Zubul for because she like disassociates a lot and gets to like she doesn't care about the adventures. He does something to start make her focusing and caring, and then it's too much for her. He's like, oh, Gangle needs to be more assertive, and she does. She overthrows him. So he does all these small changes, and the things he does is what leads to everyone abstracting in their own song, and that's gonna kind of tie into Kane's song. I don't know what exactly it's gonna be for Pomni yet, as I mean, she's shown to in the show she's shown to kind of have like touch aversion or be kind of scared at first, but then it's also revealed like she likes to do like urban exploring. So I don't know like what flaw exactly he'd focus on because it's already stuff she's already like overcoming in the show. So I don't know. I think it might. Oh, actually, I know. It would focus on the thing of she's always focused on like being human, like everything matters, and maybe what Kane's thing is like, you need to care a little less, and that's what leads to her kind of hyper focusing on this one goal here. But I don't know yet. I'll figure that out with Kane's song. I don't think that quite matches either. I apologize, but Bubble does not have an abstraction song. Yeah, my voice is giving out. Bubble does not have an abstraction song in the Seiyu. I am working on a Bubble song in general. I don't know when that's gonna be out, but it's just kind of like a more Bubble being Bubbles type thing. So Yeah, exactly. But he, in general, he just doesn't have like a song in this universe, I guess I should say. Unless people like really wanted like a non-canon fun one, then maybe I'd do it, but I'm focused on what's happening with this. I need to do this, I need to do a cane one, and then there might be like a sequel song, and you'll kind of see what's happening with that. Well, I mean, you'll see eventually. Honestly, I would think that Bubble just kind of disappears with Kane. Yeah, if I was gonna do a joke song, it would be like Bubble seeking revenge type thing. If I was going to do like a joke one for that. Hello, hello, Saku. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Pomni's the only real focus in the song. There's times where like there's backing vocals that are meant to blend with the um synths and the instrumental that will kind of be inferring that it's the abstractions making the noise, but it's overall like just focused on like Pomni singing. If I when I eventually do a Kane song, I'll do that one multi vocals because it's a Kane song, like you know. I didn't even notice the music wasn't playing anymore. Yeah, I would like to do some for Ribbit or Kaufmo, but I am waiting for the lore drop before I do anything with that, because I kind of want it to actually like have something that relates to the character instead of just being like a generalized oh no, I abstracted type thing. Which, there's nothing wrong with those. I just like having a little more story and exposition in my songs, but it's a personal preference. So yeah, I would love to do a Ribbit one, but I am going to wait until episode 8 is out and we get a lore drop. So it's gonna be. I'm super excited to see like what dynamic they have for them. Zoobles, it's gonna tie into the same thing where Kane like changed something in all of their heads. Zoobles is more, how she's like just barely just starting to accept change in the most previous episode, and then she kind of realizes nothing is ever changing. They're forever stuck there. And I still need to figure out what Kane does in his song that causes her distraction and all that. But it's kind of a thing where suddenly there's too much going on. She can't handle it anymore, and so she grows too dissonant, like too disconnected from reality to anchor herself. Is kind of my theory on it. Like she can't accept like her body, herself, who she is, and now she can't accept her whole situation, and therefore she can't like keep herself sane anymore. That's kind of what my theory on it would be. Kinger's whole song was created while I had a list of like programming terminology pulled up next to my document. Because I was trying to fit in as many like references as I could. Um, it's like most of the lines in that song are referencing something in programming or game development in some way. That line is just more him referring to he can't remember all the bad things that happened to him, and now that he can, it's eating him alive. But pretty much all the rest of the lines, I tried to cram in as many like little programming hints that I could because it just fits so well for Kinger's song. It was written before episode 7 too. I was when I saw the episode, I was so happy. I could not believe how well that it matched. Like, that was insane. Let me get this. One thing that was different is originally the part in the beginning was meant to be Kane. And then I saw the episode. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna change this to Abel. It just works better. You're good, Techno. We appreciate you stopping by.
Let's overhaul the system, tear it like he tore my mind apart, and find the answers to the question how I lost myself to start. Once upon a time I was a madman, only now my mind's my own. It's time I use my cognitive advantage and crush the bugs in all his code. Before the system gets reset, backs and semantics pile higher with his flaws. All these oversights and errors born from source corrupted faults. Every day his database resends the game in overdrive, and if the errors can't be severed, will he ever...
Yeah, I think it's about time I knocked out for the night as well. Is getting pretty late. We had a good stream session, at least once the chat started working, so I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate everybody stopping by. I hope I'll see you again either tomorrow or for sure on Friday when we stream again. I may work on some backgrounds tomorrow, so just keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And again, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time.